What's going down, YouTube? Been a little bit since I made a video. Last video I made was a little, I guess you could say, a little video of just a haircut, nothing major. You know, it was a little. I wanted to do a little tutorial, but I'm still getting new onto this whole editing game. You know, I'm new to this shit. You know, every other video that I make, I don't edit none of that shit. You know, all of it is raw. It's straight from my cell phone to your TV, laptop, computer, phone, wherever the fuck you're watching this. You know, and once again, thanks to all two of you for watching. You know, I mean, when I say that, I really mean that, because I really don't give a fuck if it's 2 of you watching it or 2,000 of you watching it. You know, I just feel like I got a little bit of game, a little bit of knowledge, and if I could share it to 2 people or 2,000 people, it don't matter. It's the same thing, you know. So I wanted to make this video. I know it's like the beginning of the year, 2019. I know a lot of people are doing their taxes, getting their taxes done up. Some people are expecting some money back. You know, some people are paying money. I mean, I guess both situations kind of vary from what point of view you want to look at it. You know, some people are getting money back, so they're happy, they're pumped up, and some people are having to pay their taxes. You know, so I mean, if you're having to pay, that means you're doing pretty good. You know, and if you're getting some money back, well, that's pretty good too. If you ask me, shit, you know, you're getting some money back, so it's like, shit, what am I gonna do with this money? You know, I know a lot of people, you know, this time of year they start looking at buying a new car or buying gear or buying, you know, a bunch of stuff that after you buy it don't mean shit, you know. So why not invest that money? You know, if you're one of those few that is, or I don't know if I want to say few, but if you're one of the ones that's getting some money back, like, fuck, why not invest that shit? You know, why not do something smart with it? Why not pay off a credit card? Why not pay off some kind of loan? I mean, pay off something, or invest it in school, invest it in barber school. Shit, invest it in my barber school if you want. Jay's Barber School. You know, what I'm getting at is, like, do something right with your money. You know, like invest your money, make it mean more. You know, put it in. You know, turn 10 into 20. You know, like, put it into something and turn it into more. You know, don't just go out and blow it on a car. Now you're gonna have a car payment for the rest of the year, and you be struggling, talking about, I don't know how to make this fucking payment. I was good at the beginning, but now I'm kind of hurting. If that's your case, that's none of my business, you know. I'm just saying, guys, let's be smart with our money. And then if you're a barber, you know, I know most people are gonna be barbers watching this channel, you know. But if that's you, if you're a barber, like, I know a lot of people will say, you know, that even the government themselves, they say that barbers don't report what they make. You know, they lie on their shit. They say they make less so they don't have to pay, or so they don't get money taken away. But I'm telling you right now, barbers, like, the only person you're fucking up is yourself. You think you're pulling a fast one on the IRS or on fucking government, whoever? Hell no. You're pulling a fast one on yourself. You're playing yourself, because, alright, if you're a young barber, you know, you maybe at this point in your life you're not thinking this way, but eventually you will. You know, if you're trying to buy a house and you're not reporting good money, they're gonna be like, the day you want to get a loan for a house, they'll be like, fuck that, you don't make no money. You make $15,000 a year, you make $20,000 a year, you make 25, you know. So they're gonna be hesitant on lending you that money when you want to buy that crib, you know. And as you get older, you want things like that, you know. Now your family grows. Now you got a couple kids or a kid, and you want to have your own shit. You want to have your own crib, you know. And that shit ain't gonna happen if you ain't reporting what you need to be reporting. And I'm not saying lie. I'm saying tell the truth. We can make some cool, decent money, and if you do the right thing, you know, do your income tax correctly, and do what you got to do to build up that credit. You know, do what you got to do to show that paperwork, that flow, that income. You know, like I said, a lot of people think, you know, they're pulling a fast one. The only person you're playing is yourself. I know you're not trying to hear that shit, and I don't give a fuck if you are trying to hear it, you know, or not. I'm trying to help you out. You know, if you can use this, use it. If this means nothing to you, then fuck it, turn it off. You know what I'm saying? But if this applies to you or someone you know, like, don't play yourself, you know, fucking report what you make. So as you get older, you have proof of income, you have a steady flow. You know, us barbers, we don't have no pay stubs. We don't have, you know, checks coming in consistently, paperwork. So we had to create it. So the way to create it, every year when you do your income tax, report what you make. You know, you guys want to be flossing, talking about I make this and that, and showing how much you made in one day on Snapchat and all this other bullshit. That don't mean nothing. Like, report what you make when it comes to income tax season. Now, you know, you build up consistent, you know, on paper, it's an increase, you know. Every year you're making a little bit more, a little bit more. If that's the case, I'm not telling you to lie, but if that's the case, like, shit, let it be known. Like, they're the ones that need to know. Because when you want to buy your own crib, when you get sick and tired of living at your mom's house, or when you get sick and tired of paying your landlord, or you think your landlord's a punk, he's not treating you right, that's your fault. You know, you haven't put yourself in the proper position. And I'm not saying that everybody that's renting is in a fucked up position, because we all got to be there at one point or another, you know, unless, you know, you have different circumstances. But included for me, myself, you know, at one point I was there, and it's because I had to walk through there. You know, I had to go out and rent, you know, and get started that way. I didn't have the credit to get cracking right off the jump to buy my own house. I didn't have that steady flow income. You know, they want to see this paperwork, you know, and this, you got to show them, man. You got to show them. You got to report what you make, you know. So when you want to buy that house, it flows in good. When you want to buy a car, you have proof of what it is that you make, you know, and that's what they want to see. So again, you know, this is none of my business, but I feel like a lot of young barbers, you know, people might not be telling you this, you know, and these are shit that we talk about in my classroom at my school. You know, we talk about haircuts, but we also talk about other stuff. We want to be well-rounded barbers, and we want to succeed. And in order to succeed, we got to know the game. We got to know the rules of the game. If you don't know the rules of the game, then you're lost. You know, and I think with this game comes a big responsibility. You know, like I said, we get paid cash. So it's on you if you want to front or be honest with what it is you make. But I'm telling you, the only person you fucking over is yourself. So if you do the right thing, you know, and report what you want. I mean, I'm sure one day you wanna live in a house, you know. I think a lot of people, check this out. This is like a perfect example. A lot of people want to worry about their name, like in the streets, or their name, what it means to other people, right? So if your name is burnt, or if you're no good in the streets or in other people's minds, that shit means nothing. They might not fuck with you, but it means nothing. They ain't gonna buy you no house. They ain't gonna buy your kids shit. They ain't gonna have a roof over your kids' house, like, head, you know, like. So having good credit and building a good foundation where you're showing paperwork of how much you make and you're showing progress and your shit's increasing, that's gonna have a roof over your kids' heads. That's gonna have a roof over your head. You know, maybe you don't have kids, but maybe you're tired of renting and you want to have your own crib, and that's the way you're gonna do it, man. So don't play yourself, you know. Invest in some shit, you know. Invest in something that means something, you know. Not everybody talks about this kind of stuff. That's why I'm talking about it, because I feel like I kind of had to learn a lot of this stuff my own way, you know. I had to kind of take the long route and ask people this kind of shit, you know. And not everybody's willing to tell you this because they don't even want to waste time talking to somebody that doesn't know no better. But to me, I feel like that's what this YouTube shit is for. Is for us to learn, you know, that we can learn anything on YouTube. and you know, good, bad, and ugly. You know, there's a lot of good shit on here, a lot of jewels, and then there's a lot of dumb shit that means nothing either. You know, but so what I'm saying is it simply goes back to that. It's income tax season. Do the right thing with your money, and if you're a young barber, report if you don't want to live with your mama or you don't want to rent for the rest of your life. And if you're an older barber, you know, that shit might fit your scenario too. But if that's not what you choose to do, if having your own house or having your own business, and by your own business, I'm not talking about the actual business, I'm talking about the motherfucking building. That's what I'm talking about. If those are your goals, your own house, your own building, then fucking do the right thing. Do the smart thing. Don't play yourself. You know? I think you'll hear certain individuals like, oh, you know, I do this on the low, or I would do, you know, like, okay, that means nothing, man. Do the right thing. Report your shit. Get your money. Have the paperwork, you know, in advance. Take that next step. You know, I think it's just, no one teaches us that shit. You know, and I think when we're in school, when we're in high school, and we're kind of building that young adult mind, that's the kind of shit they need to tell us is like, boom, make sure you're doing everything correctly. Make sure you're doing your paperwork right. Build your credit. Don't fuck up your credit. A credit score means everything. You know, tell us that kind of shit, but fuck it. It is what it is. So that's why I'm saying it now. You know, I think this video got long enough, and I'll make sure to make some more videos, you know. I gotta get on my game with this whole editing shit. I'm new to this shit, you know, so pretty soon you'll see some more videos of me doing haircuts and whatnot. And if there's anything you guys want to see, you know, and I appreciate all the love, you know, not everybody has love, but the ones who do, I appreciate you guys. And, you know, keep watching these videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your people about it. You know, if this shit can help anybody out, then we winning. You know, and us as barbers, I feel like we're a big ass team, but we ain't a team if we don't help each other out. So that's why I'm doing my part, and I'm just doing it for the love of the game. All right, peace.